Hi you guys, welcome to my channel. I did want to use my sparkly red lipstick today, so you'll see how I created this look, adding that, and it's good to be here. I love filming in this room because it's just a place where I have my everything that I need, and you know, I can really take the time to chat to you guys and make sure that I'm giving you my full attention. If you want to see how to create this incredibly, how would I describe this? Colorful and yet sparkly red lip look. I think I got quite a fair bit of pink on my face as well, so maybe a sparkly pink red look. Then just keep watching. I use the gorgeous, Drop Dead Gorgeous BH Cosmetics palette. I love it. Anyway, stay here and let's begin. I am so ready to get into this. So the palette that I use today is by BH Cosmetics. I won't hold it up because it does actually have one eyeshadow that is very messy and has been falling apart on me. But I will show you the cover because that's easy to do. Excuse me. So it's the Drop Dead Gorgeous full-on crazy eyeshadow palette. I believe this came out during Halloween, as that was the theme for the specific palette to come out. I love the shades. I want to start off with a crease shade, and I believe the crease shade name is called, by the way, it's like a baby matte pink, and it's called Sweet as Sin. So we're going to get ourselves this double-sided brush. Oh, well, before I even do that, let me get on and prime my eyes. I can't believe I actually forgot about that. So anyway, you guys tell me what has been happening your end. Have you got anything exciting planned for this week? We are currently in the last week of March. Can you believe that? It seems crazy. But good, you know, I was talking to my mum the other day on the phone and I said, we're coming up to April already, coming up to the end of the month, but I didn't say that to rush the months. I said it because there are so many exciting things that have happened and are happening. So I'm being realistic, of course, but to the point where so many good things are on the horizon, and I'm looking back on an incredible, you know, couple of months that I've had. This year has been amazing. So many wonderful things have happened, and I am looking forward to special events coming up where I can expand my music. All right, so let's get that shade Sweet as Sin in my crease now that I've actually primed my eyes. It really does help to prime your eyes. More helpful if I had known about eye priming when I started using makeup, but I wasn't aware of it. And I'm talking about before I got into watching YouTube videos. I didn't realize that YouTube was as popular when I started wearing makeup. I think I was about 15 years old, 14, 15, and I would wear makeup for work because I wanted to give myself a little bit more, like I wanted to look a bit more mature for the job. And I just straight on put eyeshadow on. Yep, that was it. That was how I did it back then. All right, I want to get into this red eyeshadow, which is a matte red, and it's called Vamped. And this one, I'm going to be placing it as if it's like a C shape around my base lid area. Now it comes off as very harsh when you first apply it. But then of course I go back in and blend it out with that baby pink shade. I want to thank you to those of you who've recently joined my channel, and of course everyone who has stayed since the beginning of time. To actually think this is probably my 3rd or 4th year of doing YouTube. I am coming along. I certainly am coming along. Underneath the vamped shade. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I always like to zoom into my videos so you get a better idea of where I'm placing my shadows. And now with this fluffy yet more flatter brush, I'm going to place this silver. This is the shade that is broken and very messy. It's called Stunner, and it is a stunning eyeshadow. I'm going to close my eyes so I don't get any powder in my eyes. Previous blue shade and tap it on again so it stands out a bit more as well. Alright, as far as mascara is, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild one. Very tiny, easy to carry, and it is for waterproof. It is a waterproof mascara. Love that. So let's lift up these lashes. If you can't already tell, both my brows are done. I'm gonna get on to the rest of my face. Before things happened, Greg was into bowling. He would go to Rotaract. He would also have cricket. I think last year he went back into cricket from a friend of mine that I had made selling makeup, but it was only very short and temporary. It didn't last very long with that, and to be honest, I didn't feel like it didn't seem like a place for him that was going to work out for cricket. I mean, I know Greg well enough to know what sort of people he likes to hang out with, and this is me being very honest with you guys, so you can either listen to me and like what I say, or listen to me and hate what I say. But I feel that when you join a group and people speak the same language, and I mean like 80 to 90% of them speak the same language, I find that if someone comes in and they don't, either they treat them really well or they talk behind their back because they don't speak that language. And what I'm saying is, the group that Greg joined or was going to join, they were all Pakistani, and that's fine. As I said, I've got nothing against, I haven't said this, but I have nothing against different races. I have something against how people treat others, and he was not, people didn't really gravitate towards him apart from the guy that was my friend's husband. And I felt like he shouldn't have to be the one that makes Greg feel comfortable. And I guess because I didn't stay friends for very long with his wife, there just didn't seem any need for Greg to go back. And now he's with a bowling team, which is new. He knows one of the guys that goes there, and he seems to get along really well with the people that he's playing with. They treat him with respect. He's doing really well, to the point where I believe he can get 200 to 300 in points. He's been getting between 140 to 150, so he's really enjoying that. Plus he's doing his streaming, so he's getting back into the social media sides of life, and not just doing it once in a while, but he's doing it on a consistent basis. He gets to chat to people who are all over the world. This didn't happen last year. I don't really know, as I said to you, last year was kind of what I consider the lost year. He would just go to work and I was doing what I did at home, but I felt a lot of the time that yeah, everything we did was minimal. If that makes any sense. Not really many moments of getting out of our box. And I know that there was a physical boundary, but I also felt like there was a bit of an emotional boundary too last year. So now it's better, it's good. I don't want to go back to last year and talk about that, but I'm just saying that I'm so happy that he's doing his bowling. I'm so happy that I'm doing my guitar lessons, because honestly I started off with singing lessons at the beginning of last year, or I had started for a while, but I finished like maybe after half the year. I wasn't really into it. We had a lot of lessons online. I'm more of a face-to-face person, and now I can have my guitar lessons face-to-face, which to me makes a lot more sense. I can just be helped a lot more. I'm a kinesthetic learner. I have to have someone to actually be there in person to teach me. And Greg hasn't gone back to Rotaract, but he's okay with that. As I said, he's happy with his streaming. He's happy with his bowling. You guys know that April is the month for Easter, so happy Easter for all of you guys. And of course I'll do some makeup looks for Easter too. Lots of things are working out, and you just gotta believe it. You might be able to see a bit of a difference. I just added black eyeliner plus some eyeshadow over it so that it stays on for longer. I'll show you what I do on this side. Okay, so what I want to start off with, as per usual, is a contour. That's what I did on this side. Gotta make it symmetrical. And that is a shimmer pink, so keep that in mind. If you're not a fan of shimmer, don't use it. It's Après in Aspen. Let me know if it's pronounced a different way. I'm going to use the shade Iced Out, which has a pink undertone. It's a shimmer pink again, but it's very subtle and I love that. Let's restart that. I consider during the week to be my downtime, because weekends seem to be a lot busier nowadays for me. Very neat. Okay, so lip color. I've got these two. I think this one's more like it. Okay, it's Very Cherry by Morphe. And we're just gonna start off by lining. Got some good news to do with makeup. I have some more products arriving from Morphe. Yeah, I'll show you when they arrive. I believe it's tomorrow, so keep your eyes open. Alrighty, let's get this. Alright, let's get this too hot on my lips. I'm so excited because it's such a pretty combination of shimmer, glitter, and red. Check that out. I love how smooth it is on my lips. I don't have any dragging issues because it's soft. It's well, soft, smooth, easy to apply, great for my type of skin, normal to dry. It might make a little bit of a mess if I eat, but I don't have any plans to eat just yet, so we'll see a bit later how it goes. Oh, I love this combination, I really do. Okay, what I want to start off with obviously is my eye pencil, just in case you guys want to get yourself a Morphe eyeliner pencil. They're called colored pencils, so I'm assuming they're helpful for both lips and eyes. It doesn't really matter which part of your body you use it on. It's very safe and they're cheap. They're $4 each. Okay, so I'm gonna get this liner under my eye, in the waterline preferably. Alright, and then what I want to do, as you know, doesn't seem to be like a new step. You've seen it before. I have this flat brush here that I want to get the eyeshadow tapped on top of the eyeliner and keep it on all day. Now that my hair is brushed, I can get rid of this powder, woohoo! And then spray my face. Alright you guys, this is the final look. Oh, I'm obsessed with it. It's turned out so well. Excuse me, that would be the powder. I feel good, had fun, and I'm also believing and expressing a lot of love and positivity to you guys. If you are having a busy week ahead, make sure that you do have time to yourself, to love yourself, to give yourself the acceptance that you need and not be a pushover or a pleaser for everybody else. Remember, you come first. And also remember to have a really good time with your friends and family or any people that you're hanging out with. That is so important. I will see you guys again soon. Have a fantastic week. Bye bye now.